My name is Tiffany Fowler, and this is August 29th of 2019, and this is my Week 6 Wrap-Up Lab assignment video. In this video, we will be discussing the business e-design, its 3 locations, A, B, and C, and all of the required information for our assignment. So let's get started. For this business, we have a setup of this. You have your head office, which in our case is C, that holds all of the administration. You have your office B that holds your sales department, and you have your office A that holds your designers. In this, we needed the 3 buildings to be able to talk to each other, as well as be able to talk to the extended office users, the employees. So the fiber optic in this case, in the city that this is in, I am assuming is already ran and it's very fast. So we're going to use the 1000 megabits per second. So building C, this is our administration building. It is 4 miles away from the other locations. The topology in this building is going to be a star where everything talks individually to the switch, which then talks to the router and is tied to the servers. You have your inventory department and your payroll. You have accounts payable and receivable and client information offices. These offices are set up as of this moment for just one person. However, as you can see, the address is assigned for this section, and this department in this company can hold 31 people. Since there are extra addresses in all 4 departments, these addresses can also be assigned to the phone system, the printers, the routers and the switches, and the 2 servers that buildings A and B also communicate with. As you can see, we have our router, which doing research looked like the best one would be a Cisco RV320 router, because it is set up for local area networks, virtual local area networks, and virtual private networks, which would allow, in our case, for the salespeople that have to go off-site to talk to the businesses that are having them do their designs, and the designers if they have to take their computers home with them to finish a website. Also in this building, you will see that we have a switch, a Cisco SF11024NA that holds 24 ports. This can be added to another switch to add more. The wiring in this building, which as you can see is wired from the switch to each individual room, is Cat5, and the servers are Cisco UCS220 M3 entry Smart Play servers. The servers, the client info, accounts, payroll, inventory are all hardwired and LAN connected to the switch, but wireless is available through this router. So if anybody comes in, say over from design with their tablets, or somebody comes in that has a tablet or another computer, they can connect and begin working. The computers in this building And as you will see in the sales building are the Dell Inspiron 27 7000 package with the 8th Gen i5 8400T, the Windows 10 package, Microsoft Office Suite, and the Intel UHD Graphics 630 package. When I was reading up on it, worked best for the sales department because of the ability for the graphics for the computers. So since that one is 4 miles away and we are connected through the virtual local area network to buildings A and buildings B, we'll start with building B. This here is the sales building. And as I said, they have the same computer setup as the administration offices. But in their offices, they also need to be able to show the customer that's coming in what they are getting from other designs as well, and without having to look over the salespeople's shoulders. So you have your LG 43-inch UM7000 PUA LED smart TV that has Bluetooth capabilities to the TVs, so that as they are working on the TV, on the computer, the salespeople sitting in front of them can see it on the big screen. And as you can see, we have the sales subnet addresses here. There are, once again, 31 of them and only 6 people's offices there at the moment. However, as this company expands, it needs more. So we have that available. They also have an administration subnet address for the telephones, the printers, the router, the switch, and other items that need extras. The sales offices are hardwired in, and they are ran through the walls with the Cat5. The router, once again, is a Cisco RV3200 320 router and a Cisco SF11024 NA24 port. However, the next building is going to be much different. It has got more people in it, so it needed more lines. So we have a Cisco RV320 router. The wiring through the overhead in the ceiling, because this is an open floor plan with just the wiring closet in the middle, it's ran through the ceiling and dropped down through the poles, then ran through the centers of the cubicles. It is Cat5. The server is a Cisco UCSC 220M3 entry smart play server. And this switch is different than the others because it is a Cisco Small Business SF300 48 managed L3 switch. So it has 48 ports because there are so many people that's going to be working in this building. There is, once again, a second subnet in this building for the administration, the printers, the phone lines, and such. That way it leaves the designer subnet addresses free, and they each have 31 available to them. There is the server, the router, and the switch in the wiring closet, and each wiring closet has an AC vent because all of the hardware in there gets really warm, so it needs to be cooled. This setup is the designer's offices cubicles are set up with Microsoft Surface Book 2 Essentials, 13.5-inch screen, 16 gigabytes i7, and they have the Microsoft Office suite. However, the Surface Book 2 is the best one that is for graphic designers, website designers, and such because of its capability with a stylus and a mouse and touch screen as well. As you can see, there are 8 different subnets for this setup, which really works out because with all of your printers, your telephone lines, your computers, and everybody, as well as visitors coming in and new people and expansion. They needed the extra lines. The line speed with this, with the routers and the switches and the way it is wired and the way everything talks to each other, as well as directly through the routers, which then talks to the administration office in building C. The line speed should not slow down. However, they can update their hardware if needed. The topology in each of the buildings is going to be star because everything talks back to the router itself, even though it is through this switch. The routers also have firewalls in them. That way, the business itself and the different accounts and client information and inventory, the different sections of the company can talk to each other and across the virtual private network and the virtual local area network without having anybody be able to access their information. The routers stop that information from getting out. Well, I think that I have answered everything, and I thank you very much.